Today's case study, we're talking about the birth chart of a person which is born in the 1995, March the 10th, and the time that is birth is 4:23. So in the reading of a birth chart under 奇门遁甲, this is how we use to plot a chart. So whatever you're seeing over here is called a birth chart of a person under 奇门遁甲. So it looks a bit complicated, and not to worry, let me explain some of the information to you step by step. So in order to do this plotting of the chart, you will need to download the app called the M-Qimen. So let me write it down for you. M-Q-I-M-E-N. So you go to the Play Store, and then from there you go and download and find this M-Qimen. You'll be able to download from it. It's a free app itself, so don't worry, you don't have to pay anything. So after downloading, you key in the birth date of the person and the birth time of the person. They will generate a specific chart for you. And for the case of the example, I will use this chart to showcase to you how to go about looking at the birth chart of a person using 奇门遁甲. Anyway, my name is Douglas Chan. I do training for this 奇门遁甲. So if you do interested in this 奇门遁甲 subject itself, you may want to try to sign up with my courses when it's available. So anyhow, going back into this particular topic, whereby I will analyze this person chart and look at the chart itself. You see the top, there is something called, you see this particular 8 different boxes. So this is what we call a 4 pillars. So every single one of them, they are looking at a pillar itself. So this is generically, we call it the 4 pillars. But anyhow, when we talk about the 4 pillars itself, we need to find where is our representation for this chart. So every one chart, there will be a key representation. So representation, we call it a day. The day itself is the representation of the person. So we look at the one below. So there's something called the symbol called the E. YI represent E. It's pronounced as E. So this E is the symbol of the person. Every one of us, there is a symbol, a very generic symbol. And this symbol, which is the E, we will need to find where is it located in the boxes below. So if you see in the center, there's a lot of different boxes with a lot of different Chinese characters. Not to worry, you look at where is the E located. So if you were to scan around the boxes, you'll notice that the E is over here, and there's another one over here. So this is box number 9, which belongs to the E. This is box number 6, also belongs to the E. So that is to say that the character of the person represented by the E will be in box number 6 and box number 9. Important. If you notice, there are 2 boxes. Why are there 2 boxes? Each box represents a timeline. So in the first stage, which is there's E that is below. Anything that is below tell us between the baby all the way until 35 plus minus years old. And then when the E is on top, means that this person character will be around 35 up onwards to all the way. So that is to say that in box number 6, this is a character. Box number 9, this character in 2 different time zones. That means the age of the person, that means this person will change their character around 35, 40 years old. He will have a distinct change in character. So what will be the character of this person anyway? So when this person is younger, below 35 years old, there will be a serpent. This is called a serpent. Serpent in representation is called somebody who is very worried. He or she will be always worrying about things, visualize things, whereby things have not happened. They will always think and overthink. So there's a very high chance that such people may be prone to depression, because they always think too much, whereby things haven't happened, they always worry about certain things. And of course, there's another representation with a symbol called the dispute. Dispute means that this person is very argumentative. That means they like to argue, they like to talk, they like to debate. So they like to win. Winning for the sake of debating, because they do not like to lose. So they are a very aggressive person in terms of character. They are easily triggered to argue. They love to argue. So next we have the impulse. Impulse means this person is very rushed. They like to do things immediately. They don't wait, and they are not prone to take too long in terms of making decisions. So which means that they tend to make a lot of mistakes in their life in most of the cases, because they do not do any due diligence, they do not ponder about it, so they always act very fast. So this is the generic character of the person when they are below 35 to 40 years old. And then as you progress further, when he goes older and older, he will be somewhere around box number 9. So this is another set of character, whereby first thing first, there's a 9 Earth, so he become more grounded, more solid, more honest, more reliable. And then end of the day is this, they call it the 9 Earth. And then we have this called the obstruct. Obstruct means what? Obstruct means this person is an introvert person. An introvert person whereby they always try to be with themselves. They don't like to socialize. They don't like to mix around doing networking. They are always with themselves. That means they are preferred to stay at home and not do any social work or any activities out of their comfort zone. So if you ask them to go to meet with people, they are always the one that is sitting down there at the corner doing nothing or playing with their own phone, that kind of things. And as an obstructor person, they also are not very, they don't like to have conflicts. They are always being pushed around. So that is to say that this person, when there's any major things that happens, they are always running away. So that's something whereby we need to understand for this obstructor person. And as a doctor, this person is very smart, but it can be very scheming in certain ways. So which means that he's always have a lot of plans, a lot of agenda behind the scene if we do not know. So basically, these are some of the character of the person related to this particular chart. Of course, this chart can tell us many other things related to their business, their career, relationship, and what's going to happen in their life in time to come. And I can tell you the accuracy can be as easily minimum 90% of the information are going to be happening, and because of that we are able to plan ahead of what might be happening in the years and months to come. And then if there are many things that are going to happen that's no good, we are able to be prepared for it. Okay, so this is how we use the Qi Men Dun Jia to read a person's birth chart. And from there, if you interested, you can always go to my other video, and there'll be a lot of other information that is able to share with you more depth about Qi Men Dun Jia. Thank you for watching. My name is Douglas Chan.